Hi, thank you for choosing this video to watch. Here is a tape player that I bought a long time ago in a thrift store, and inside of it was a free tape. So I actually have never played anything else on this except for this tape. And I wanted to take some samples off of this and play it on my sample player. So behind me you will see a sample player and a sequencer, and I don't even know what to call this. But they're all made by myself, and I've put them on a shelf and I haven't used them for a while. So I got them back out and I'm relearning how to use my own musical devices. So I'm going to zoom in real close and show you what they are, and then show you the process of sampling and playing them. So here is a simple, what you call a Baby 8 sequencer. It's just a 555 timer and a 4017. And I put it in this old box here. Look, the box even has, you can't even see them. It's so weathered, but there's little handles on either side that the makers made. Oh, look, there's the word 2000 on it. Yeah, it was made this millennium. So this is basically, well, it's a little Arduino that I've connected to, where is it? There it is. This joystick and this big button. And these little patch points go over here to these patch points, which are connected to the sampler. So whenever I select one of these 4 directions and push the button, it'll play one of these samples, right? So this is based on the Look Mum No Computer big button. That's why I bought that big button, but I decided I'd split them up and use them differently. So this is, I'm still trying to remember what these letters stand for. But it's clocked by my maths, and it sends out a little audio signal to my mixer. And I'm going to sample some songs from that tape, or some sounds from that tape, and chop them up and put them into the computer so that I can access them. And it's going to sequence them one by one. And these buttons, these dials here, select how many times the sample is played per minute or something. I can't remember. And this selects something else that wasn't based on the LNMC design. That was based on something else. And this reverses and jumbles up the sequence. This is a really fun thing. I wish I'd played this more. So one last thing is just a very simple sub-oscillator that was made by Analog Swiss Designs. And I made this case myself. I welded it and put it together. So all these things together, I'm going to play. And first I'm going to do a little thing where I show you how the samples work.
First, I'm going to take some snippets of sound from this tape, making sure that I don't violate anyone's property rights. Then I'll take the digital recording of this session into Audacity. You can see the graphical representation of sound. And I'm just going to scrub through all these little snippets and find the ones that sound like they might be interesting to play over and over. I'm going to snip off the ends of these to reduce that loud clicking sound. Actually, I think I might keep the clicking sound for some of them just as a percussion element, but for the rest of them, I'll make the heads and tails nice and soft. And once I get it into the shape I want it, then I'll export it as a WAV file and make a little collection of these on my hard disk, and then transfer that onto an SD card and bring that over to my sample player. And I'm remembering now a couple reasons why it is that I tucked this away. One of them, as you'll see, I double layered the wood, so it's really heavy. And also it's kind of cramped inside there, so I have to squeeze my hand in to insert the SD card upon which the samples are. So every time I want new samples, it's kind of a complicated process, but it's still a neat device, and I have made other videos about it. So I'll put a little link up here in the corner for you if you're curious. That's fun to play with. It gives me joy, that stick does. But it takes some coordination, and I haven't played it for a while. So I'll get this out later and practice on it, and then maybe I'll play it again with some different samples.